Hi everybody, my name is Sydney King, and for my presentation I'm discussing major career and plan ideas. On the right is a photo of myself and my husband. We were just previously married in November, so it was very exciting for us. I am aiming to be a criminal psychologist. Criminal psychologists help understand behaviors and actions of criminals. More specifically, they mostly work in the courtroom to help judges and juries to understand the behavior of the criminal and why they did what they did. They help to solve crimes, and they have expert testimonies in court which help the ruling. Required education for criminal psychology requires a bachelor's degree in psychology or criminal justice. I am working towards my bachelor's degree in psychology right now. After receiving my bachelor's degree, they say that you should also aim for a doctoral degree. I think that after college, I will probably wait until the right time to go into grad school so I can get my doctorate. I feel like immediately after college will be a little too much for me, but when it is the right time, I will go for it. It takes about 5 to 7 years to get your doctorate, lots of patience and lots of time. After this, you need to do a 1-year internship and have about 3,000 supervised hours with a more professional psychologist. And me and my husband are planning on moving out of the state. We are not sure where. So it depends on which state we go to for when and how I am licensed. Relation to my 4-year plan, I am aiming for bachelor's right now, as I talked about previously. I have taken a crime and delinquency class a couple semesters ago that I really liked. It was more about delinquency and in teens and how and why they are behaving so young. I plan to take more general psychology classes. I'm going to finish those needed classes, and I think it will help me to build skills in psychology to understand others more and their behaviors. I think that it will also build my knowledge in general on psychology, and it's so interesting to see all the different career paths in psychology, and I think that knowing them and why they are each important will really help me in the future. Why am I majoring in psychology? It's actually kind of a funny story. My mom, when she was in college, was majoring in psychology until she found out she was pregnant with me, and she ended up dropping out. I have changed my major multiple times, and finally deciding on psychology I think is just amazing because it is also the path my mom was aiming to go on. Another reason is that I feel like the Holy Spirit and the gospel have been leading me on this path. I've always had a passion for helping others, and my previous majors of public health, nursing, and sociology have always had that aim to help others, and I think psychology is the one that fits me best. I'm following my interests. I have always been interested in criminal psychology starting around my high school senior year, and it was always fascinating to me ever since then. I also took a general psychology class my freshman year of college, and it ended up being one of my favorite classes. I connected with it most. I paid attention to it more because it was just really interesting to me, and I think that all that I have done in the past has led me up to psychology. Comparison to chapter 13, one of the main things that they talked about was being drawn to psychology and if you were really interested in it. I am really going to pursue my career path because this is really what I want. Another thing that they mentioned was understanding people and why. I think that also complements criminal psych and understanding why criminals do what they do, why they do it, and what in the past has affected them to do what they are doing now. I am hoping to get a doctorate, but I know that will be in the future, as I talked about previously. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something.